Hello lovely family, welcome back once again to my channel. My name is Obapa Afrakuma and I bring to you Obapa Afrakuma's kitchen. So in today's episode I'm just going to share with you how I make my Ghana okra soup. So this is going to our protein today is going to be using some assorted meat and fish, and this is another Ghanaian local dish which is normally eaten in the Volta origin in Ghana, and it is so delicious and it's so tasty. So actually I'm going to show you how to do this in two ways. So you can have the plain one without using any palm oil, and you can also use some palm oil for this recipe. So stay tuned and enjoy this recipe, and once you're watching this, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share my videos to all your friends and family so that they can also enjoy this recipe. I love you also so much. I remember God loves you. So stay blessed and enjoy the recipe.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. But you and me got a home.
Alright family, so this is going to be our ingredients for our assorted meat and fish okra soup. So this is our main ingredient, which is known as okra, or okra as some people call it, and this is my spinach as well. So our meat today, assorted meat and fish. So I've got some wele or cow skin, I've got some goat's meat as well, and I've got a little bit of snails as well. So our fish, some people call this as the cassava fish or croaker fish as well, and I've got my fresh turkeys as well. So with the meat or your protein, you can go ahead to use any meat or protein of your choice, and there's no restrictions to this at all. So this is called the stockfish, and you can get this from any African shop of your choice. So I'm going forward, I've got some Scotch chilies right there, I've got some ginger and some garlic, and I'm using some onions as well for this recipe. So I'll be using 1 tomatoes for this recipe, red 1 red bell pepper, and this is called akau. So if you know the English name of this, please drop down in my comments and let me know as well. And I've got momone, or the stinking fish. So when it comes to my spices, I'm using the paprika spices today, aromat spices, chicken stock spices. I'm using some salts for taste, and my zomi or my palm oil. So this is optional, you can choose to use this or not. So going forward, I've just dyed some onion, garlic, ginger, and 1 Scotch chili, and I'm going to blend this to season my meat. So in a saucepan, just go ahead and put all your protein in there. So this is just our meat, and the fish is not part of this. So go ahead, add some diced onion, and I'm going to add all my blended seasonings as well to this. So I'm just going to add some salt to taste, and then my aroma seasonings, my paprika seasoning, and then also my chicken stock seasoning. So you can choose to use any seasonings of your choice, and there's no restrictions to this at all. So I'm just adding some water to bring this to a boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. So make sure you give this a gentle stir, and then allow this to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm just going to cover this and leave this for 10 to 15 minutes. So in a different saucepan, I'm just going to season my fish. So as you can see, I'm adding some blended seasonings to my fish, adding some water to bring it to a boil, add some chopped or diced onion, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt to taste, and then a little bit of seasonings as well. So I'm going to add my stock seasonings to this as well. So my stock fish, yeah. So I just soak this in a little water because this is quite hard. So I'm just going to add all together and just allow this to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you allow your fish to boil too much, it's gonna tear up. So just allow it to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then just set it aside. So once my proteins are on fire, I'm just going ahead to blend my onion, my tomatoes, my bell pepper, and then my hot chilies as well. So this is how you want it. And as you can see, my meat is already seasoned, cooked. So I'm just going to add my blended vegetables as well to that. So you are just making this in the form of as you're doing your light soup. So as you can see, this is looking all beautiful and it smells so good. So this reminds me way back in Ghana, how I used to have my okra soup done. So I'm just going ahead and just cutting my okra or my okra. So I'm just cutting them into round shapes. So I'm going to cut some into round shapes, and then I'm dividing this into 4 as well, and then cut this into smaller sizes. So I'm just cutting some into smaller sizes like this, and then others into a round shape. So this is looking all good and ready to be cooked. So in a saucepan, just put everything in there, add some water to this, and I'm going to add my akanwu. Just drop down some comments for me to know what the English name for akanwu is, and I've added some onion for some flavor to my okra. So I'm just going to allow this to cook. As you can see, this is going to cook for just about 5 minutes, and I'll take this off fire. So as you can see, our base or our light soup is getting ready. So this is looking all good, smelling good. So just go ahead and dip in your okra, which you've just boiled, and this is looking very good already. So beautiful, as you can see. So you can make your okra into this way or just this way and have it like that, but this is not done. I'm going to add my spinach as well into this, and it's going to look all good and beautiful. So as you can see, my spinach is going in there and it's looking all good. So you can make your okra into this. This is palm oil less okra. So this is looking all good, and you can have your okra like this. So that's our fish and our stockfish, our croaker fish or our cassava fish, and this is looking so delicious. But if you want to add some palm oil to it, just in a different saucepan, just add your palm oil, add some mayonnaise for flavor and some onion, and just drop that on, and look at that. So this is another way of making your okra soup as well, and it's looking all good and so delicious. I can't wait to have this with my banku, and oh my god, my children are already craving for this. So our okra soup is done, and it's looking so delicious, so quick, so tasty, and so amazing. Try your hands on this, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. God bless you. Stay blessed. Bye.